Mariners looking for a series win, and guys, the Mariners have not had a series win this year. They had their chances last night to grab one. They didn't. We'll see if today's the day the Mariners grab their first series win, and it'd be a pretty great time to do it against the Astros.
And you'd love to see the 30-year-old right-hander who spent a lot of time in the minor leagues the last 2 years in Japan give Dan Wilson and Pete Woodworth some innings this afternoon, because the Mariners need them.
Big bouncer to third. Dylan Moore from the grass. Good way to start things.
Swinging a high fly ball into left field. Rosarena going to his right. Randy is there, and he makes the easy catch. And there's 2 outs for the Astros here in the top of the first inning.
To center field. Julio ranging to his left, and a clean 1-2-3. Top of the first from Luis F. Castillo to get things going.
Final game of this 3-game series, and on the mound for your Houston Astros is the Diesel. Hunter Brown, 2 starts this season, a 3.00 ERA. That whip perfect right across at 1.
Got him. Hunter wins the battle. It took him 9 pitches to get the strikeout, but he starts the afternoon off with a K here in Seattle.
Good heater. That was well located.
This ball in the air to right field. Coming in is Cam Smith. He'll make the running catch for out number 2. This ball put in play and popped up. Shallow left. Yordan Alvarez looks into the overcast sky in Seattle and puts it away for the final out. Good start for Hunter. Both pitchers with a 1-2-3 first. We head to the second.
The Mariners nothing and the Astros nothing as we go to the top half of the second. Now the 3-2 to Walker. Check swing. Does he go? Yes, he does. Strike 3. So Luis F. Castillo with a strikeout, his first of the afternoon.
Nope, he gets one up and in, and that'll be a walk. Pena draws his 4th walk of the season. So the Astros' first base runner is Jeremy Pena. That was off the plate. That'll be ball 4. Back-to-back walks issued by Luis F. Castillo, and that'll draw a visit from their pitching coach, who heads out to the mound as Pete Woodworth wants a word with his 30-year-old right-hander.
Here's Brendan Rodgers. Runners at first and second. 1 out, no score.
A swing and a miss. He gets a chase with that slider. That's a big second out. 2 outs, 2 on for Myers, batting 8th.
And this ball's going to dunk into right field for a hit with Pena's speed. He should score. The throw's going to go to third, and safe at home and safe at third. Astros lead 1-0. RBI base hit by Jake Myers.
Jake has been the rake on this trip.
So runners on at first and third with 2 outs, and that'll bring up rookie right fielder Cam Smith.
And he hits the ball to right field for a base hit. That'll score Caratini. Myers going first to third. Astros lead 2-0. Cam Smith, back-to-back games with an RBI, now 2 in his big league career.
Well, he stays within himself. An inside-out swing there on a fastball middle in, and Cam's strong enough to get it the other way.
The Astros as a whole not very good with runners in scoring position this year, but Altuve has been excellent. Grounds this one. Diving stop by Moore. He gets up to throw. No chance. Infield hit. Another run batted in for the Astros. A 3-0 game as Altuve has an RBI infield hit.
Dylan Moore diving far to his right down the baseline, taking away extra bases from Altuve. But the Astros with clutch hits here with 2 outs.
Broken bat. Little humpback line drive. Mastroboni makes the play for out number 3.
Bottom half of the second, Randy Rosarena will lead things off.
The 3-2 to a Rosarena. And that's a ground ball up the middle to his left. Pena scoops it just to the left of second and throws to first in time.
3-2 the count. Second straight batter in the inning, and Raley puts this ball on the ground sharply. Falling down is Rodgers. His throw picked by Christian Walker. Speaking of playing first base not being easy, that was a great defensive play by the Astros first baseman. This ball put in play. Diving stop. Paredes has time, and his throw on the money. How about the plays defensively for the Astros? Paredes, Rodgers, and Walker all getting it done that inning. First walk for Christian Walker of his Astros career. So there you go. He finally got in a hitter's count and was patient there on a 3-1 pitch below the zone. There's in the center field, Jeremy Pena. Line drive single. So Jeremy on base for the second straight time. So here we go. Brendan Rodgers bats with the bases loaded. Chance to break open this 3-0 game. Here he takes one up for ball 4. That'll be a bases loaded walk and an RBI for Rodgers. Now 4-0 Astros as Christian Walker crosses the plate with his 4th run scored of the season.
On the ground, Dylan Moore to second. Mastroboni on to first, and it's in time, and a much needed double play.
Here's the pitch.
This ball hit the other way, slicing, and a fair ball. That'll be the first base runner for the Mariners. It's J.P. Crawford with a double. That's his first extra base hit of the season, coming in hitting 125 on the year.
He gets in a little elevated curveball, stays with it, and just slaps it down the line. This ball just barely staying fair, but good enough for a stand-up double.
Got him. Second straight time Brown has struck out Julio Rodriguez. 2 strikeouts on the day for Hunter, both against the leadoff hitter for Seattle.
Edward Brizardo will take over on the hill. It's 4-0 Houston.
That one's wide, and that'll be the second time Brendan Rodgers has drawn a walk. 2 walks today, 5 walks on the season for Brendan. Jake Myers hit into a double play last time, and he almost hit into a second one, but the normally sure-handed J.P. Crawford, who has made great plays all series, ends up making a relatively routine play. Could have been a double play, turned into an error.
On a line to Julio charging. Julio slides and he makes the catch.
Beautiful catch by Julio. Taking a hit away from Cam Smith, and that's the second out of the inning.
Julio coming in on balls has been so good, especially this year as well early on.
Here's the pitch. Swung on. Pop up behind home plate. Calling for it. Cal. He turns around, makes the catch, and that's it for the Astros here in the 5th inning.
Hunter Brown back out there for his 6th inning of work. Retired the side in order in the 5th. That one's in play on an 0-2 pitch. Paredes has another play to first. So 2 away here in the 6th inning, and that'll bring up Jorge Polanco. And speaking of Isak, he had the first 2 ground balls in the inning. Why not get all 3? Hunter Brown, 6 innings of shutout baseball. He continues to be brilliant here in Seattle. His last 3 starts, he has gone 6 innings all 3 and only allowed a total of 1 run.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball wide of third. Mastroboni is there. He's got it. Toss across in time to get Myers.
The Rivas stayed in the game at second. Solano's over at first. How about Cam? Have yourself a 2-hit game for the first time in your big league career. Cam Smith, 2 for 4, had an RBI single his first time up. Jose Altuve goes after the first pitch and pops it up. Who wants it? J.P. Crawford can't get there. They're going to get a force out. No. Wow. Everybody's safe. Altuve's going to end up with a hit on that little pop up in the shallow center.
That's a knock.
How about that? I don't think Luis Rivas, the second baseman, ever saw that. He never went out for it. Off the pitcher, and that is going to find its way towards the outfield. Everybody's going to be safe. A 3rd consecutive hit for the Astros.
As the bases are loaded here for Yordan Alvarez.
Hits this ball to left. Does he add Seattle to the list? DeRozarena back, not deep enough, but that's going to be a sac fly for Alvarez. In the score, Cam Smith. And the Astros now lead 5-0. Yordan's team leading 8th RBI of the year.
So Polanco is lifted, as we thought might happen, and Mitch Garver, the last man on the bench, will bat in his place as Okert, the lefty, comes on with the bases loaded.
High fly ball, left field. Dubon drifts in. Mastroboni's on third. He's tagging. It's a bluff. Dubon's throw will be cut off. That's 1 big out for Okert here in the 8th. Now Cal Raleigh bats with 1 away and the bases loaded. Got him. Big strikeout for Okert. Raleigh down for the 2nd out. Bases still loaded. Now Randy Arozarena bats. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Hammered high. A rising blast. Left field. Dubon watching. Gone. Grand slam. Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena with a grand slam, and it's a 1-run ball game.
Well, you were saying they needed to get something in this situation, and Randy Arozarena makes it happen.
Pena with a ball into left field. That's going to be down for a hit. Jeremy has his 2nd base hit of the game. He's going to get 2 out of this one as he gets into second as a leadoff runner here in the 9th.
There you go. That's the kind of start you want to see. Answer back, maybe put on a run or 2.
Pena is caught in a pickle perhaps, but the throw not in time to third. Pena had taken off before Lawrence had delivered. He stepped off through to second, but the throw by Rivas was a bit offline and bounced to Mastroboni. So it's a steal for Pena. He gets to third base with 1 out. It's an 0-2 count to Rogers. Pitch on the way. In the dirt, and that gets away from Raleigh to his left. Pena scores, and it is 6-4 Astros.
Here's the look in by Abreu and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a line drive into right field for a base hit. He will do that. Donovan Solano and an 0-2 pitch going the other way. A single into right field. That'll get the crowd going.
Hit hard up the middle, base hit. Solano will make the turn. Mastroboni a wide turn at first and retreats. A multi-hit day for Miles Mastroboni. That's a big knock in the 9th inning to the Mariners in business. Winning run is coming to the dish.
And now here's J.P. Crawford, the winning run at the plate. 1st and 3rd, 1 out.
Ground ball chopping. A tag at third. They got him at third base.
He may have gotten that right foot in. I'm sure they're going to look at it. Solano felt like he got that right foot in there.
Wow.
Boom.
Wow.
Safe at third, Donovan Solano. The Mariners have the bases loaded. It'll be an infield base hit. Look who's coming up, Julio Rodriguez.
Shot on a line. Right field base hit. Solano and Mastroboni on his way home. He scores. Julio into second base. He has tied this game in the 9th inning.
Holy smokes, what a comeback. 6-6 here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Can Randy Arozarena be the star again? Mariners looking to win it. Bases loaded, 2 outs. 6-6 tie. Bottom of the 9th inning. We've gone all the way. The 3-2 on the way, and it's high and inside. A base